Again, my name is Bob Hodeling. I am the founder 12 years ago and now the director of the Bay Area Teacher Training Institute, which we fondly call BATTI. I taught elementary school for 15 years and high school, middle school. Before that, I was the first director of the St. Paul's Episcopal Middle School, the founding middle school head. And 12 years ago, I saw a need for a really good teacher training program and founded the BATTI program. And let me introduce Caroline Piper.
Hi all, I am a second year BATTI student at Prospect Sierra School, which is up in El Cerrito. I'm teaching in first grade this year and I was in third grade last year. And prior to that, I took some time off and volunteered at an international school in France. And before that, I was a program associate at a nonprofit that did advocacy for public education called Public Advocates in San Francisco.
So where did the idea for BATTI come from? We want to talk about history. I want to compare BATTI to other programs like Teach for America, Cal State East Bay. I want to answer the question, what is it like to be a BATTI student? What's a month in the life of a BATTI student? I want to talk about the timetable for getting a job and also the timetable for applying to the program, fulfilling the academic requirements. Talk about what happens after BATTI, and then make a really easy sell for you at the end about why you want to become a teacher and why BATTI is the best program. So, I founded BATTI in 2002. I had worked in public and private schools, middle, high school, and elementary school. And in my last elementary school job at the Prospect Sierra School, where Caroline is now assistant teacher, I had a string of really wonderful assistant teachers who, many of whom wanted to go into credential programs to get California teaching credential, and we realized that the great experience that they were having, the apprenticeship work in the classroom with my fourth graders, was kind of being wasted. They would work, they couldn't get student teaching credit for their work at the private school. So they would leave, they would go to a not very good credential program. I heard lots of gripes about it, and get very little experience teaching, and then with not enough preparation. So that caused me to look around. I saw a couple of models. The Shady Hill program in Cambridge, Massachusetts has been going on for over 80 years. Fabulous internship program. 15 years ago, got recognition from the state of Massachusetts, master's in a credential program through Tufts University. I found a program in San Francisco, which called Bay Area Teachers Center, which is a high school version of BATTI, connected to Lick Wilmerding High School. It is sadly since folded, but it spurred me on, gave me the idea to create this program. If you look around the country, there are residency programs like BATTI, urban teacher residency programs. The Aspire Public Charter Network has an excellent program that's also affiliated with the University of the Pacific, as we are. A program in Denver and Boulder, Colorado. There is numerous urban teacher residency programs, Boston, Houston, all over. But BATTI is unique in that it is this interesting coalition of about 25 schools in the Bay Area, University of the Pacific, and BATTI, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. We all work together. So I want to talk compare these programs, and I am falling back on the old joke and metaphor of Goldilocks. And in the end, of course, you know that BATTI is just right. So, in a traditional one-year program, you have much more emphasis in theory over practice. A program like the Cal State program, not enough time in the classroom, a lot of time on campus, middle of the day, you're having instructors who have wonderful connections they want you to make between their research and research that other people have made, a lot of book learning and not enough chance. So this is kind of cold. And then the hot porridge is Teach for America. The hot porridge is, I really don't want to blast Teach for America too much, because it is an absolutely important part of the story. It inspires people to go into teaching, and it inspires people to go into educational policy work. But in fact, 20 to 30% of T4A grads stay in teaching. And it's too hot. You get 7 weeks of summer training, and then boom, you're tossed into a high-needs, difficult classroom and sink or swim without enough help, not enough support, not enough theory, too much practice in a sense. So we're the Goldilocks. We're just the right heat. You get 2 years of full-time training, full-time in the classroom experience, from August 25th with the teacher meetings and getting the bulletin boards ready and thinking about the kids, what do you have to do to get ready, the first crucial weeks of school. You see that there. You may also see it in a public school you're volunteering in. Then the second year you see it all over again, and oftentimes in the summertime you see that experience. You're there 180 days, 24/7, maybe not that many hours, but a full day, you're getting paid full time. And because it's a 2-year program, a 5-semester program, BATTI students get both the theory and the practice, and our retention rate is 80%. For nationally, teacher training programs have a 50% success rate. After 5 years, half of the people who do teacher training programs are doing something else. And there are a variety of reasons for that, but one of the big reasons is that they are not prepared. They have those first few years are really, really cold water in the face and very difficult, and they don't get support at their schools, and it's hard job, and you're not getting paid that well, and boom, they're gone. And it's just really a crime. Teach for America is, as I said, 20-30% of BATTI is 80% retention rate, which we're really pleased about. So this is an exciting new chapter in the BATTI story. For the first 10 years of our program, we were affiliated with San Francisco State and had a good working relationship with them, but then budget cutbacks hit and a number of reasons caused us to look for a new university partner. And I looked around and went and spoke to about 10 different universities and finally found the University of the Pacific in Stockton, which is a really excellent partner. They started a program with Aspire Public Charter Network about 2 years before so about 4 years ago. And so we kind of copied their system. Some of you may not know about University of the Pacific. They are the Tigers. It's San Francisco Giants colors, you know, orange and black, like these pencils you have. It's California's oldest chartered university. They use the word chartered to distinguish themselves between the University of Santa Clara, which also argues that it is the oldest university. They were both founded in 1851, so it's formerly, I think, Methodist. It's non-denominational now. It has about 4,000 undergraduates, very strong dental school in San Francisco, the Degoni Dental School, very strong law school in Sacramento, and now a very strong education program in the Bay Area. They have the Benner School of Education has a full range of doctoral, master's, and credential programs, and we have established a satellite program in the Bay Area.